Alright, good morning everyone. We're gonna do a general reading. Yes. So, how's life? I hope it has treated you well. I actually did your reading earlier and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna redo this because I felt compelled. There's another energy that is kind of taking precedence at this moment that I need to tap into. And I'm not sure what sign it's for. I just feel very compelled to read for whoever needs this message, right? So let's see. Alright, so we have the Eight of Wands, Swiftness. 8 is also the number of mastery. Wands is all about communication and manifestation. This is about kind of like getting what you want, like wish fulfillment, right? And it's happening quickly. Ace of Discs. Okay, so yeah, like you're embarking on like a new job or like a new source of income. Let's see. Five of Wands in reverse. It's the end of strife for you. It's the end of something negative. So what I'm going to do is something different. I'm going to clarify this Eight of Wands with my Light Seers deck. Dive a little bit deeper into that energy. What is moving quickly? Right now there's a lot of shifts happening. We're about to enter into that 12-12 portal, and so it's like there's a lot of just astrological shit going on, right? Like, I don't know if any of you follow cosmology or whatever, but the stars have been being fucking weird as shit. And as a result, so are humans. We're like, we're dictated by the celestial beings above us in some ways, or past us. And it's kind of like, it's like how we're made out of all this water, right? And well, water made it to the earth primarily because the moon smashed into the earth, and then the moon rotates around the earth, still controlling the tides, still controlling us in some ways, still kind of like affecting us, right? We are just as much a part of the lunar cycle as the moon is. So I feel like we tap into that a lot. Yes. Let's see. So what is moving quickly here? Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, so you haven't been tapping into your inner child, right? It's like you lost a sense of like innocence, and I feel like right now you're on the path to finding that again within you, and it's all part of your self-love journey. Let's keep going a little bit deeper. What's moving quickly? Okay. A lot of cards came out. So, the Hierophant. Okay, you're mastering something. You're working with your own natural talents. I feel like that kind of clarifies the Ace of Discs a bit, too. It's like, yeah, you're mastering something at this time. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So, like, where you once were struggling to make money, it's definitely past energy. Now you're in that Queen of Pentacles energy where you're like, you're able to hold on and budget, right? You're really focusing on your success at this time. 10 of Cups in reverse. So maybe you're going through like a breakup. Because you also have this 5 of Swords, which is like cutting shit off. This is like somebody who was very annoying to you. Somebody who like gave you fucking headaches. You're just like, whatever. You're cutting them off. Justice in reverse. Yeah, you felt like you didn't get any justice in this situation. And 6 of Swords, yeah, you definitely walked away from something. You're like riding out a storm here. 10 of Wands, walking away, yes. Packing all your shit and going. 2 of Cups. Okay. So it's like you had to leave a cycle to start a new one, right? I feel like your affections are now focused on something else. I think you're in love, but not with the person you were with. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, the person you were with was making you feel very alone. And they made you feel isolated from your friends, right? And so I feel like walking away from this situation is walking you straight into a new cycle, and it's not necessarily a bad one. I see a lot of good coming there. So we're going to clarify the Ace of Discs with my Thoth deck. Oh wait, no. I already used my Thoth deck. We're going to clarify the Ace of Discs with my Hermetic Tarot deck. Let's just see, like, the Ace is like also like embarking on a new journey, right? The 10 over here, 10 of Wands, is the ending of the cycle. So it's like where one ending happens, I see a new beginning, right? And then we see the 2 of Cups, and it's like, it's very opposite of this 5 of Pentacles, and it's like saying like where you once were feeling this sorrow and this loneliness and isolated from your friends or whatever, like you're feeling this desire to fill another cup, right? As well as your own. Let's see. So yeah, we've got 10 of Cups here. 10, 10. 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups. This is success. You know, this is like success. Like this is like finding your wish fulfillment, right? This is very fucking beautiful. And then we've got the 8 of Cups in reverse, right? So, and the 8 of Cups in the upright is the Lord of Abandoned Success. So it's like you're returning to something that you once abandoned. Something you may have once rejected in the past, you're now kind of looking at it from a different perspective. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, you're not focused too heavily on money. I feel like you're okay right now, money-wise. King of Wands, Prince of the Chariot of Fire, okay? So, we know what the chariot is. It's like movement. I see you moving towards something, towards a manifestation here with the wands. And then with fire, that's like, it's passion driven. And we've got Ace of Cups in reverse. So maybe like, giving yourself love has been difficult. And I feel like that's really the journey here, is rather than projecting love outwardly, you've got to inject it inwardly at this time. And love will find a way, you know, it's like you don't need to force any kind of outcome here. Yeah, yeah, you just don't need to force shit. I feel like things are kind of like turning out the way that they're supposed to at this time. Then I'm going to clarify this Five of Wands in reverse, like the end of strife with this Oracle deck. And this will give you advice, right? Going to advise you on your path here to like ending your strife towards, being at the end of all that bullshit. Like, you may have had to drop friends in the past. You may have had to drop lovers in the past. You may have had to end things that weren't energetically matching up with you. And you're kind of like, I feel like you're good with this. Like, you're ready to embark on the new. So we got the nature of the beast, okay? Like, you can't hide who you are forever. You can't hide from your feelings. You can't hide from your reality. Whatever's going on inside of you, you have to acknowledge this. Giving yourself love is loving the nature of who you are. And that's very important. Then we also have eternal flame. I always attribute this to twin flame. This is like keeping a light on for true love. Like, this is like keeping a candle burning. And I feel like that's, like, you understood in your past cycles that wasn't real, that wasn't true, that wasn't something that was fulfilling, it didn't give you anything that you were hoping it would. And now I feel like you're focused on that with this Two of Cups, Like, you're definitely focused on keeping that candle burning for your true love, Song of the Sea in reverse. So listen to your divine guidance. I feel like you've ignored your ancestors a bit, and they ain't happy. Like, you kind of went against your own natural instincts for whatever reason. And most people ignore the divine for moral reasons, and I recommend reading the Bhagavad Gita. It kind of tells you how sometimes the divine asks of us things that are very hard, very difficult, and it's a test. It's to see how dedicated you really are to your path. Are you willing to make sacrifices for your path? Yes, I feel like you are, but you just need clear guidance, you need to know more. Let's see. I really like this Light Seers deck. So, I really like them all. I love all of these decks. I have an emotional attachment to each and every one of them. So, let's see. This deck, what kind of final advice we can get on this situation? Like, what's gonna lead you to the most success and abundance? Maybe you've been living for other people for far too fucking long, and part of your destiny here, part of your quest is to start living for your damn self. Instead of letting your ego guide you and just being like, well, my pride might get hurt. Well, fuck your pride, okay? Fuck your pride. Fuck what other people think. If you're doing what's best for you, what the divine is guiding you to do, then just fucking do it, or don't, whatever. But, that's where the Justice in Reverse card kind of comes into play, is when we're not listening, you don't get justice if you don't listen. So let's see. Seven of Cups in reverse. So yeah, it's like you're done picking a path. You stop choosing a path. Let's see. Temperance, ego death. Right, you're an earth angel, motherfucker. You are holding the light and the darkness in both of your hands, right? You have to go through full ass ego death. You're coming into your full maturity here, right? And I feel like that comes with a lot. And then we've got the Sun card, right? This is traditionally the Leo card in tarot. And also this is like saying like you are going to have abundance and prosperity and happiness. If only you'd make up your mind. You know, if only you chose that. But it's like you've gone through some ego death, and right now you're just trying to make sense of shit. Let's see. At the bottom of the deck, the Aquarius card. So, I don't know, you might be dealing with an Aquarius, or you might be sitting in that Aquarian energy, which would totally make sense, because Aquarians typically don't like to make decisions. They like life's paths to kind of fall into place, and then they just pick one. They just go. They go. You know, they move with the flow. They are the air sign that holds the water. They understand flow better than most. So yeah, like, I feel like that's, you know, Aquarians step outside of their feelings. And if they do, like, step into their feelings, it's for a very important reason. Or it's because, like, it's deep, you know, like, they don't feel lightly. They're not superficial. They're very deep thinkers. Okay, so the Sagittarius card came out. So, we are sitting in Sagittarian energy right now. This is also a fire sign. But yeah, right now is the cycle for Sagittarius. So maybe within this season, we're gonna start seeing a lot of changes. I don't know, Christmas miracles and all that shit. Third eye chakra. So like you're really tapping into your like extrasensory abilities. Because you are an earth angel, you get messages from the divine, and I feel like you're really listening to that right now, where you probably weren't in the past. You haven't really tapped into your healer abilities though yet. It's like they exist there. This also could be talking about physical health, like maybe focus on your physical health a little bit. Take care of yourself, like, because when you take care of your body, you're taking care of your mind, you know? Sometimes we fall into, like, anxiety and depression and things like that when we're not in full alignment. And I feel like this is kind of telling you to be in alignment. Physically. Yes. Gone through almost every deck. Except for this one, and I still have time for it, so we're gonna go through. This is my special deck. I pulled this out for like real insight, for like when I need to really fucking clarify shit. This was gifted to me by a coworker who, she means the fucking world to me. She's awesome. She's also a witch, and she's just like tapping into that now, and it's like, it's just beautiful. But yeah, so I'm tapping into this deck right now because I feel like there is something in the energy today, something different. Justice. I like this. Justice. So yeah, this justice is coming on your behalf. I feel like all karmic cycles are coming to an end so that the divine cycles can enter. This is also, I mean, she's holding a scale of balance, right? So find that balance between your physical, your spiritual, your mental, all that. Emotional, whatever the case is. Like, really find the balance, because right now karma is being served, and I feel like right now it's being served on your behalf. You're getting good karma. Okay. Yes. So then we get the death card, right? So this is the ending of a cycle. Kind of like I said, like justice is being served. Judgment has been called on this situation in particular. There's divine intervention, and there's an ending of the cycle. Then we have the Hanged Man in reverse, and this is like obstacles being removed. Like, you know, you take the rope off and he's upside down. It's like he's standing on his own. He's like holding his own weight now. So I feel very independent energy coming out of this. Because you had to walk away from something, right? You had to walk away from something to embark on something. And it was a full fucking ego death. You know, shit had to come to light. You're an earth angel. And I think you're understanding that. I think you're really coming to learn that. And it's like you're not gonna settle for anything less than divine at this time. Like, all that karmic shit is just in the past. You paid your karma. You paid your debts. You found yourself. I love this. I love this very much. You found yourself. Hidden in all that fucking rubble. Yes. Whoever you are, you're a very beautiful soul. You have a lot of changes happening in this Sagittarius season, right? Sagittariuses are being born as we speak, right? And it's like, yeah, you're just hitting a huge shift here. And anybody who infringed on your divine plan or purpose, anybody who created an obstacle for you, justice is going to be served on them. Because that's just how it has to go, right? It's like any interference that came from this three-dimensional realm, shit's going to be knocked off the board. With this death card, I'm not talking about literal death. I'm talking about like a figurative, like this is a rebirth. This is a change. Something is happening in the fucking air where justice will be served. Like, you just gotta sit there and look pretty. Let it flow. Let shit go. Yes. Anyway, I love you all. Namaste, and I hope you have a great day. I will talk to you later.